So let us assess the amount of influence and power of the people I was up against while being involved in a copyright infringement lawsuit with Bob Dylan. We have Bob Dylan himself. We also have CBS Sony, who operates an entire broadcasting network. Last but not least, we have the Gibson Dunn law firm, who grossed $2.7 billion in revenue last year. It employs 2 former federal judges, a large pool of former judicial law clerks and government attorneys, numerous former federal prosecutors, including 4 former presidentially appointed United States attorneys, and more than 3 dozen former U.S. attorneys. It also employs over 2,000 attorneys. All I have is this video to expose the corruption and fraud that was championed against me. There seems to be no reason to engage in the deception that I was threatened with by Bob Dylan and Gibson Dunn attorney Oren Snyder for violating a 27-year-old after-the-fact litigation gag order any longer. After all, they committed the fraud. Bob Dylan's lead attorney, Oren Snyder, willfully signed his signature to declarations that contained blatant lies. Then Mr. Snyder willfully submitted his signed declarations to the court, which were entered upon the record of the court. Mr. Snyder thought he could control the situation by utilizing nefarious and criminal tactics. He had someone break into my 2 cars and also into my home. When I went to open my driver's side door on my car, the car was broken into. I immediately checked the trunk lock, and the lock on the trunk was broken. Not just one car, but both cars, both locks. I, however, put all the originals that they were searching for in a duffel bag and locked them in my desk at work every day. After 7.5 years of submitting songs to and working with CBS record producer John Hammond Sr., who signed Springsteen, Dylan, and Stevie Ray Vaughan, I decided to leave because I wasn't making any money. It was a lot of work. I had a full-time job. I'd come home, eat dinner, clean the house, do homework with my son, and I would start writing songs about 1:30 in the morning. So for a total of 7.5 years, I worked with John Hammond Sr., Bob Dylan's producer, and for another 4 years, I worked with Sony after Mr. Hammond died. So like I said, the only thing that I have to expose the corruption is this video.